What did this guy say? Why aren't you in Paris when you're listed as a sub for NRG? I am not a sub for NRG. In fact, I am not under contract with NRG in any way. I don't know why I'm listed as a sub there. Do you like this stage? Listen, I'll be honest with you. I really think there should be a higher budget for how much Riot makes off of Valorant, which I assume is a decent amount of money. There should be a bigger budget for champs. If I'm seeing regions, specifically China and Pacific, do such a good job with their events and their grand finals. If champs is supposed to be the biggest event of the year, which it is, it's supposed to be by default, then the production value also has to match that, and it just doesn't ever for groups. It feels like they just don't give a fuck about groups, and I don't like that. If I'm being completely objective, like if I'm just being completely honest, the budget for champs should be the biggest budget they have. They should put the most money into the biggest event. That just makes the most sense. They can't have... How do I go from watching a Pacific Grand Final, seeing an entire sold out crowd, all lit up everywhere, going crazy, to this, right? It doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make any sense. From a regional final to the biggest event of the year cannot be this drastic of a difference.
Sentinels roster.
But that being said, I've grown accustomed to the fact that this is just how it's always been. Like, it has not changed at all. Champs groups literally feels like they might as well not even have a crowd there. It literally just feels like a normal, like, tournament. You know, it does not feel like champs.
We saw them on Corrode playing defense. It was against NRG in the lower bracket final.
I tried to bleach my eyeballs after that one.
Yeah, they got one round. They went down 11-1.
Until we get to, like, the top four. That's when it feels like champs again.
They need to put on a much better performance here against GX. This is their map pick, by the way. They picked this map, and that was their last showing on it.
I remember that was Bang had 1 kill at halftime in that game.
Maybe playoffs is better. It will be, slightly.
Grabino with a classic, though.
Okay, that entry is a little annoying.
Doesn't even take any damage in that exchange. And that has already opened a possibility for GX on this B side.
See, the reason 6 is really good for Sun is even if they lose this pistol, the recovery is so easy on defense side. With 6 rounds on attack.
A little bit towards Link as GX rotate towards this ace.
On this map specifically.
In a safe position, just to wait out any...
Oh god, here we go. I triggered chat.
It did not. It's been safe from them right now on this pistol round.
Okay, Thorn.
A main now. You have Viper ball to keep them at bay, and they're
going to
step over that. And a
okay, we just walk into him.
Nera just walks out into the open angle, and it's like John as well.
John Cutie. Oh, what a round, John. What a round, dude.
A stunning
He's low, Jordan.
That has now given Sen a chance to come up for air.
John Cutie, the savior.
A round that felt all but lost there. Salvaged by the captain.
And that's game.
I suppose Nere feeling like if he goes out, they wouldn't expect John to be behind that
Jordan
box
meeting up with Bang here. I like that.
Yes. John, he definitely made the most of it.
They never expect the second player to swing alone.
But listen, if there's anyone that could win a 1v2 right now for GX, it is Westside. He is
jump.
hot.
They're just going to keep jumping around. They have smoke for defuse as well.
Confirms no presence in the side after the fact. Westside is pulled back now, though.
That's impossible.
Position away. Smoke thrown up here. Bang will be waiting within its depths now as Elsa's already got it to half. And Westside.
That smoke is pretty fucked. I can't lie. Well played. Good job getting half as well.
A rocky start. 3v5 at one point. Able to take a second half pistol.
That is such an outrageous series of kills from John. The second one, the adjustment to the jump connects the instant headshot.
Damn.
That is sick.
They just fully overlooked. They completely overlooked this angle. Like they cleared it,
maybe the spacing,
but didn't assume anybody was going to be here at all. They peeked it so badly.
Idea's not totally aligned there. I mean, if Aura just swings out normal, he might just...
Yeah, I think this game's over. This map is over for sure.
Fundamentals
too hard to recover. 6-7 defense.
Unreal shots to explore.
Or sorry, attack load.
SEN move here. The force into heavy stingers after winning the pistol. Something that sort of changes the dynamic.
GX is going to have to get an entry straight up every round
buy up pretty healthily
to have any chance.
Absolutely loved doing this.
Oh god, bro. Oh my god.
Posted up towards a main.
See it on this map a lot from them.
You guys have problems, bro. You guys have some serious fucking issues, chat.
Typically on attack, they've favored this buy. Couple shafts for GX.
Hi,
see if
Selena.
they can get anything accomplished here.
Nah, it's just a farm. He's got to farm this.
This is about to be the ugly. Oh my goodness, the race bails him out.
Well played.
Second has the wherewithal to pull out the classic.
That's all good.
Some right clicks. Oh yeah, classic.
Could have been cleaner, but it's all good.
I suppose.
All right, GX, same rule. Can't get bonus. Cannot get bonus. After that, it's still going to be hard as fuck.
It's not too bad. It's not the biggest hit to the economy. You can just buy more.
They're going to have to push Zekin back everywhere. I think GX is going to have the same game plan every other team has. The same one SEN had. Fast mid control.
Great setup here for Narrate,
And then SEN is just going to retake mid. And then everyone is going to, people are just going to die in middle.
To dig him out, but expose himself to that off angle.
That's just this map every time.
Can bail them out.
Oh, no, they're not going for mid control.
Let's see what the plan is here from
But SEN is ready for a retake mid.
They are going to make a pretty fast approach down mid, it seems.
Yeah, SEN assumed that this would be a mid control.
As GX
From GX.
The extremities.
How much longer can they take this early mid control when we start to play the spam game? That's my question. Something they got owned by NRG on. They brought to spraying them with an Odin.
One nice little benefit.
Now what? They leave Viper A main, they leave Omen B main, and then they three of them go back mid?
So that is immediately
super free.
Wait, they just don't give a fuck about mid at all?
So
change of tact here.
Oh, we're just popping B. All good.
Flying off that
Fuck
B
mid,
side
right?
of the map, which is far more loosely held. It is only.
And they're right. SEN is playing for mid.
My elbow now with a stick.
And now they've walked away.
Not as effective range. Likely would leave this open for retake.
should have the molly for a little bit of stall, and Zekin is actually posting up
Good molly.
that link. Dodges out
Good
the
TP by
paranoia.
Aura as well.
All right, in the site, Grabinho also TPing across, very much like Lotus here, as those two are
5v5 retake. Omen is kind of far, so the retake won't happen for a while.
Spawn here for Sentinels, and a position taken up in
Does
top
GX choose to fight CT here, or do they just sit here?
There was really no
I
opportunity.
think if they sit in the
for
site,
Sen
they're
to flood
fucked.
Their players not in position. Zekin continually just smoked off. And now on the re-entry, they're going to have to deal with these thorns on the ground.
I don't like this from GX.
And no steel
I'm gonna be
guarding,
honest.
No nightfall, none of that sort of accoutrement, so to speak. In we go, Zekin up first, bang down.
I didn't like it.
Step in, no one to trade there for Aura, but yet it's Narrate with the Sheriff to step up. Cloud, you think would be dug out of this corner in a few moments. Economically, this is massive
Well
for
played.
Sentinels.
That is very, very bad, man. GX had that bomb site for so long and chose to just sit in a little square. No map control anywhere. They didn't fight anything.
Zekin gets a lot of distance with the fast lane up coming out of Blink there.
It's a backbreaker for GX.
And Grabinho just steps into the open to try and find the kill onto him, not expecting that a player would be right there. I mean, Bang gets an absolute free one on account of it.
Oh, it's standing up.
John out of his seat.
As you should be.
Wow.
Yeah, what a round to win. Inflection point in this map. Honestly, this is where Sen
Yeah, that's
might
game.
be able to just
That's
run
just game.
away with the rest of the game.
And it's honestly an uncanny amount of these stinger bonuses we've seen Sentinels be successful on, even domestically. But able to have a proof of concept here. And
Do they have beef? Nah.
Gonna feel good
They're just
for
getting
them.
hyped, bro.
Again, they want that mid control,
Happy.
but they're being pinged out. It's actually Grabinho spotted by the horns. And an easy pickup for Zekin through all this smoke.
All the GX players, but just Sheriffs are caught in the
Too
corner.
confident
What?
now. Too
What
confident.
was that? Come on, man. That's not how the game is supposed to be
Give me that
played.
white ripper PvP,
That's not
bro.
how the game is supposed to be
Give me
played,
that
bro.
white, baby. Oh my goodness. Tough round, of course, for GX to walk into.
And that's game.
They'll be
Probably gonna
unfavored
pause here, yeah?
economically.
This isn't what I thought the game would be when I was playing the
What happened to the
beta.
game? I love.
That was devious.
But what is to stop?
Devious activity from Zekin.
What is to stop GX though from scouting out this early movement? Because they are thrusting down mid, right? In theory, you could spray them
So
out. You could
GX
double
lost their bonus
control
rounds, the only gun round they've had.
picking them out
I
with
think
your,
GX will now
you know,
swap to mid.
initiator. Surely that's an
Maybe.
option for you to answer this, like early push up.
Really outside of a
Or
couple
they'll feel
of
like they
those
should have won the
really
post
fight
plant
rounds from GX.
and just go
Mid
pop
has
B again.
belonged to Sen this entire game.
Kings of
And
mid, as we call them in an
Okay,
era
same
now.
game
mid
plan.
is
They're gonna
so
take
critical
A main and B main
on
control
Corrode.
and not worry about mid at all.
That is just going to continue to give them the
And
upper
then
hand
what?
throughout.
Pop B again?
Joke, Rob Moore, please don't tweet at me. Obviously not the ending to stage they would have liked. And everyone expecting them to step up here. So far, not so shabby.
Except the wall is at B
Control
now.
again that GX does not contest.
Okay, this time
in
they
the early
pop
part
A.
of the round. They're really only interested in the extremities. So Zekken's gotten pretty deep.
Rotate now from GX over towards this A side. Have to pay attention to R, of course, with that dimensional drift. Can collect all of the info.
Okay, fake
towards
mid
A.
pressure.
And if Cloud gets just
Except
one orb,
Zekken
we'll have
knows,
the Nightfall
and
as
he's
well.
closer to A
We
than
have the
B.
spike right now, so maybe we'll see
So
a
this is
scenario
gonna
where
be
this
pretty
dimensional
hard
drift
for
allows them
GX
to get
still.
the plant down, and then they can Nightfall to win out in the post plant.
Ara in shot there, concealing surely a massive chin. Very chiseled. And beginning with the dimensional drift, and now sees the Nightfall come out. Cloud caught out of that timing. Looks like Ara's going to connect
Wow.
to the sights. And it's sent
Wow,
packing by
bro.
Bang, who'll
He
happily
TP'd
occupy
into
this
them.
pocket position and play off
GG.
Zekken.
It's just over. It's completely over.
Another three-piece.
Too easy.
young
What a
gun.
fucking play from Bang.
Another flawless for Sentinels and 2 rounds away from a map take.
This control of mid is, again, just so influential. The
Yeah,
pace that
no
Zekken
mid
is able
control
to
is
just get
embarrassing.
Right over into this A site and fight off that Nightfall, catches one. Look at the teleport from Bang. That's insane, the adjustment. I mean, we rightly so talked a lot about how good Westside was anchoring. Bang is also on the anchor, one of the absolute best.
No mid control, literally the opposite of any game plan Sen had on attack side. And now we pause.
Nightfall onto the attackers, catch them out.
They should have paused last round.
GX, they've not had any control this half. They've not won any rounds.
So far,
before.
GX has
Started with their loss in the
taken
pistol,
extremity
and a
control
very
and then just popped the
unlikely loss
site.
in their first gun round
Twice.
against the triple stinger. Bulldog, Sheriff
With
by.
no
They need to stabilize,
minimal
they need
mid
to settle.
pressure.
It's moments
Like
this that
one
really
smoke
put
and
teams
one
in
prowler at
international
mid that gets
debuts
instantly
to
broken
the test.
is not good enough mid pressure.
Down by 5 rounds. Every single player on Sen effectively money capped right now. They have ultimate.
Why do I feel like GX can beat Sen? Next game they will.
The game is within Sen's hands to take. This first map, their pick of Corrode.
Coach Pipson just trying to re-establish what the parameters should be for this GX attack.
I would even
side.
I
And
would
maybe
not mind
at some
if
point,
GX did
the
a
return to
fake
trying to fight for mid
pop
little
into a
bit.
bomb
They're
site
trying
with
to
3
one so far
guys,
this half.
with 2 guys
Gravino
potentially
getting
walking
pulled
up
down
mid.
by a horn and picked off
Even
instantly.
that would be fine. But
To be fair,
no
that
mid
one
pressure
time,
is
that was
crazy.
Just a buy where they had some lower weaponry, but they're just ignoring mid entirely again. They just want to hit this B site with the ultimates, it seems.
Dermot, thank you for the prime. What's the point of a face mask if it's just over his mouth and not his nose? Aura, I'm pretty sure.
We've seen Ara get into that B side.
Elixir,
with
thank you for the
crash.
prime.
There's been a TP forward. They can at least get their Omen and Yoru past that layer of stall util that we're seeing from John here. And you're right, Wyatt, you called it. Nightfall comes on in. They want to fight for this
Wow,
here.
that scan.
Out on the side. Zekken is there
GG,
already.
they're rage rushing.
And he's got an overdrive to work with. Straight through the pit he goes. He's ready to throw down. Spot that Gravino. It's electrified from Zekken.
It's an embarrassing ability.
High voltage warning should be on the label for this guy. Not quite the ace, but still.
It's a frustrating and embarrassing ability.
Bang cleans this up. 12
I
rounds
think
for
when
Sen,
I
one
see
away
Neon
from the
clips, it
win.
makes
Again,
this
it's
game
just the
look
pace
terrible.
that Zekken is coming into these sites to assist the team anchoring.
I'm not even
These
trying to
straight
hate.
up
It
hits from
it
GX.
does not
Zekken
look
is
good.
Absolutely stomped into the ground because the anchors are arriving on time. What a that was hot. Very cool as well. Zekken gets in.
It's silly looking. This looks silly.
I mean, this is beautiful play.
This
but
looks silly. He's moving at
it's this
80
lack
miles
of
per
any
hour,
control of
zapping
mid
it,
that is
zapping them.
allowing Sen to just
And they
rotate
can't
so
shoot him.
fast, flood in, support
It's silly.
their anchors.
3 big ultimates up in that round for Sentinels, right? They've been sitting on those for quite a while. They've been getting a lot of kills, having a lot of success on this defense side. Far cry from what we've seen domestically from them. Looks like they've tightened the screws a little bit here. Horn does ping out Gravino. Those stuck inside that corner. Aura's already gone down, and Zekken tries for a flamboyant slide across mid. Sentinels encouraged here to slow the pace down a little. Finally, they've given some mid control over.
Rusty main, thank you for the tier 3, bro. Appreciate you.
And why not go for that if you're Zekken?
That's already over.
He's feeling himself.
This shit is just over.
Just a little bit of confidence. Flickless, unfortunately, peaks.
It's just Sentinel's map pick. It's not over yet, but they're all feeling it now.
Well, Cloud gets onto A. Unfortunately, it's in a body
Oh
bag, and now
my
it's
god!
6-4 to kick off
What a way to end it.
Sentinel's campaign here in Paris. And a slow start, conservative. Looks like they really wanted to get their bearings early on Corrode, and then
Salah. Mana sih nih setupnya? Gajah ini lah. Ini kali ya. Salah kan?
You ruined your pick'ems with that? No, I didn't. I know I'm gonna be correct. It's just a matter of time. What if PRX lose? To who? To SEN? I mean, then they'll just win here. That's the answer. If PaperX lose and go to here, whoever faces them is fucked. Nah, I think my pick'ems are good. I think my pick'ems for this group are good. Everything else is a little questionable. I'll give it to you. When you first look at it, it looks a little ridiculous. But let's just see what happens. You put SEN to win? Yeah, today I did. But I think they'll lose the rematch, is what I'm saying. Show Group D? No problem. That's just normal. G2 Heretics. NRG Liquid. Billy over Fnatic is crazy? No, it's not. It's not. It's not as crazy as you think it is.
Here standing with Kaplan from Sentinels. Now, I know you guys didn't exactly end stage 2 in NA the way you wanted to, but now we're feeling this renewed energy from Sentinels. Is it a new story here, and are they feeling all that energy because this is a global, this is a fresh new start for them?
Plenty of it is thanks to a global, thanks to champs. We're pumped, but it's also deliberate from the guys. You know, we walked away realizing our energy is a problem. We can be incredible if we choose to be, and they're choosing to be today.
And Hubert looking very healthy, very happy so far.
Yeah, I think he's lost a little weight. I might have to feed him some baguette. You know, gets a little hungry, but we'll see.
We'll see. To be continued. All right, thanks, Cap.
Thank you.
It's so nice to see Kaplan smile, but also welcome Cuba to the desk. How are we doing, Cuba?
I'm scared I'm going to knock him over and he'll have a tragic
Cuba, you want to
fall,
say anything?
Yeah.
No.
Face.
Put
Not
on
a
the
man,
mic.
not a
So
man
do you guys think it's gonna be 2-0 or no? Or
Yeah, I mean,
does
he's just sitting there looking pretty.
or do
it
they wake up?
works.
Or does
He
GX
does.
wake up here?
I love the.
This
I
might be
love
a
the little
three-mapper, I feel.
Mini Cuba is very, very cute. I also love the way the Sentinels were playing on Corrode. And speaking of, it's time for our Verizon high
2-0?
moment. This one goes to John QT.
Two 2-0s is kind of boring, no?
I mean, this should have
However,
been GX should have managed to close it out in a fight.
That just gives me more time to get ready
and
for my
this is
Demon
coming
Slayer
in
movie
at a 6-6
at 3
half.
p.m.
It was close, and then John QT does
3
this
p.m.
in a 5v3. They're down numbers after losing those early members, and he just crushes them. Like,
And I think we often talk about how pivotal pistols are in halves, given that we play MR12. Like,
It's a
this
banger?
is
I'm sure it is,
nightmare.
man.
Start for
Wait.
GX to go that way.
Wait.
That
So
pistol-
for Demon Slayer, is it 3 movies. So first movie is this current movie is gonna have 3 fights. Yeah. It's okay.
Was perfect, you know, there's no fault. And I almost feel like I love his angle. Oh, he's so cute. I love Cuba.
The voices are telling me to punch him right now.
No, he's been through enough. He's just a little
I mean, you guys can't even spoil it for me. I already know what
I
happens.
said I was gonna do it.
I am literally going to watch this movie for the animation. I already know everything that happens.
I think you have to go through Doug, and apparently Zek.
But I ask politely for people that haven't seen it, and there are a lot of people in chat that haven't seen it that might watch it. Don't be weird and spoil.
And I will say this, Ara held up to him at the very beginning. I think he looked great, he looked competitive, but there were just so many situations where Zekin should not have been converting some of the multi-kills that he had. You think about the Vice.
Which fight are you excited for? Honestly,
and then you
the insect girl fight.
Obviously, the ult is a little bit different, but Zekin played.
And I love Akaza, so I want to see him and what he looks like animated again.
And I think it was a big difference in those brawls, right?
I've never seen a villain carry a movie harder than the first Demon Slayer movie.
On that front, and I think
Bro
to
looked
R's
sick
credit,
as
I think
fuck.
on the other side, I think he
Shinobu, yeah.
when he was finding rounds where Sentinels were walking into him, he could actually find picks with the operator, but more often than not,
Zoom Devil
he was being forced into a retake
Navarra,
save
thank you
where
for the tier
Sentinels
1.
were seeing him and pivoting away and not letting him play.
Yeah, 6 out of 20 of his kills was his ult, by the way. That's insane.
Who carried harder, Rengoku or Akaza? It's so obvious who carried that movie harder.
Mika here once again, and I'm here right now with Pipson of Giant X. Now, that was a tough loss on the first map, but as I understand it, it's not exactly news for Giant X, and EMEA fans would know.
Nah,
that
come on, Rengoku was
common, and usually it's because
great.
you guys
All right, I would even say
and
amazing.
Sometimes it can be a comms issue that they get a little.
But Akaza was him, like actually him.
Against Sentinels, or
he hard carried the second he entered.
Similar things to what
that was by far the whole movie, basically. That was the best part of the movie, and it wasn't even close. The rest of the movie didn't even matter. It was just that part.
Well, good luck to you guys.
Thank you.
It's so nice to hear from Pipson on the global stage, but he is right. For those of you that don't know,
Plus, I'm not gonna lie, I just like that he throws hands.
Big issue
like, I fuck with the fact that he has zero sword. Why do I feel like that is just the coolest thing?
5v1 one time as well, and then map 2 they miraculously look amazing, and then they end up winning the series.
Is there like a
how does Bro just have no sword?
Or is it just the map 2 glow up?
No, it's I mean, you even heard it there from Pipson saying it's the same issues. They tend to over communicate.
You should watch the news instead of all of this. Nah, it's the same shit every day.
And there's no one sort of getting on top of saying, guys, calm down, relax. Which is funny because we know Groovy doesn't talk much, so probably just the other 4 screaming over each other a little bit. So I think now they've tasted what the stage is like. They can relax a little bit. They're going on to their map pick, and I am a big fan of their Sunset. I would love to know why they changed their comp on Corrode as well, but I don't anticipate them changing that much on Sunset.
Yeah,
you don't need to.
Yeah, you wanna keep them playing the breach and whatnot.
Wait till you see how
think,
OP. Okay, yeah, okay. I'm gonna be honest. I already read the manga, so I know how like OP these guys are. The reason I'm watching and I'm excited for the movies is because
I think a lot of teams will usually try
I just want to see how it's animated and all the music and shit.
The event, but clearly Sentinels on their comfort zone of Corrode, that wasn't going to be a help for them.
And I'm curious.
Oh, by the way, I didn't even tell you guys. Chat, I played Wukong, and I literally beat it yesterday. Actually, like at night as well. So it was the perfect timing for when Champ started. Pretty fun fucking game. I'm not gonna lie. Genuinely a pretty fun game. Took me. I got a little. I'm not gonna lie. I got a little annoyed. Like, pretty fucking mad actually. There's a boss, and it's the Thousand-Eyed Taoist. The biggest piece of shit boss in the history of any boss I've ever fought in any game. I was flying through the game up until that little fucking centipede. He has hitboxes that are basically stick figures, and you can't hit him. Why not stream it? I'll be honest. I'll tell you guys exactly why I don't stream these games. The reason because I was thinking about streaming this one because I hadn't streamed Expedition when I played it, but it's because I don't want to look at chat and people are telling me where to go and what to do, and they will. People just will. That's just how it is for every streamer. It's just annoying. I want to have my own journey. I want to learn my own way. If people in chat are constantly just telling you what to do and where to go,
this was absolutely one of their
and calling me fucking stupid because I missed an item that was clearly missable or something, that's just annoying. It's so much more fun to just play by yourself and then just
they've
have
been
fun,
very mixed in terms of the results here. GX, however, have not been mixed. They've only lost this map twice, both times to Liquid,
right? Yeah.
And outside of that, they have 5
I think I had just as much fun playing Wukong as I did Expedition 33. It's the same for me.
On that Cypher where he thrives right now on the B anchor. A lot of damage through onto Bang. Gonna need some support. Going to need a flood.
I think they know where Westside is right now. And look at this. They've inserted Zekken onto the site. The rest of Sentinels have actually
You like Expedition? Yeah, I loved it.
Zekken might have an opportunity here to really...
All right, let's lock in. Lock in, lock in, lock in. No more, no more, no more. No more fucking around. This is champs, guys. This isn't some random ass tournament. This is champs. I know production doesn't care, but I do.
Re-smoke to be main, and Cloud diligently is looking to clear this corner very carefully.
They hard cleared him. Well played. They cleared him silently as well.
Just kind of hedges on the right side.
Grubinho, what could you possibly be thinking there in a 5v4?
Who now can accelerate into the site. Start to set up for a post one.
Unfortunate that GX lose a player immediately after that with some nice awareness from Cloud to pick off Zekken, the initial first kill. Zelsis ready to flash, maybe to fight towards
Silk Song? I already saw Saucy playing it. This game looks fucking stupid.
Playing right now with that fault line towards Link when GX try to get back in here. They do have a good amount of breach util of their own to do so.
Zelsis still holding onto it. Veins starting to emerge on his forehead now. Patience, patience, and release. It's onto the side now. What is this? The only player in though, and it's staggering. The spacing of players has really thrown Sen for a loop. The narrative,
oh my god, that would have been an insane 1v4.
And in a 4v4 retake,
enjoying that 3, guys.
Look sharp.
GX are really fantastic at playing around their breach utility on this map. This is still the map in the pool where breach is very much so relevant. It's the only map in the pool where breach actually has above 50% win rate against
stupid, like what? Interesting or just literally stupid?
Makes sense that both teams are playing
this like here. Jumping around type game just seems silly to me. It doesn't look fun when I watch someone play it.
Slow things down. Ara goes ahead, and they've still got 2 players tucked on Link, who later emerge, and the timing completely throws them off. Also, Ara just knocks heads together on the site. 3 kills for him.
It's a map, by the way, if you haven't seen Sen for a bit, where John is back to playing the Cypher, just straight up 1-to-1 swapping with Zelsis, who's now picking up that initiator playing.
But I saw the reviews it has. The reviews are insane, so I'm sure it's good, but I don't think it's my kind of game.
Where he had so much success in 2024.
Oh, okay.
Wow, he missed both shots.
Actually allows for some of the mid control to be assumed.
There's no world where they get full ecoed here. There's just no world.
On nothing but the classics.
It's just 2D Wukong or some shit. Wait, what?
Certainly don't want to make.
Have I finished Elden Ring? I didn't even get past the first 5 minutes of Elden Ring. I got annoyed.
100% of
there's this guy on a horse. He just pissed me off. I didn't like it.
The full armor every single time.
I'm gonna be completely honest.
Initial buy round.
Flickless here inside the site. This is awkward. Very awkward. Flickless able to get through though. Zekken for a moment. Thinking to remain
optional boss, I don't give a fuck. When you run into an optional boss, it's not an optional boss. And I can't beat him.
Zekken takes the fight to him like a bat out of hell. It ends up being a traded backside. Westside for one, but John gets in there with the classic. Flickless overwhelmed. Sentinels running in numbers.
Have you ever walked into a boss and then people tell you it's an optional boss and you go, fuck it, I'll skip him then. Has that ever happened?
Not good.
That has never happened.
It's Grubby though.
They got ecoed.
A little more than a 1. Much needed.
They got full eco.
On nothing but classics. Once again, shilling the bundle. Get that top mid control and go mark it very quick.
The GX players just not synced up at all here. Aura is caught in alone. Westside spent a bunch of time just spamming through that cage that was thrown in market so Sen can cross the site. So he's a little bit late to getting in to actually help Aura, who fully
Yikes, dude.
Stays, tries to kill Zekken on the slide.
I didn't even yell at them. I didn't even.
And from there, I mean, GX, they just.
Bro, all those GX fans are sitting there like, fuck, it's a Friday. I missed work for this? We're getting full ecoed by Glocks?
Isolated in ones.
I don't hate this position from Cloud. It's so dirty.
Wait.
Zekin walks up into it. And so GX will take their pint of blood early in the round. Nicely done by Westside.
Stunning shot.
And this is GX for you. So
Wait, he
active
killed
in
the
these early
smokes
rounds,
as well.
So proactive, looking to work the map, push up for info, take risks.
And he
it's
hears
giving them
everything.
The edge.
The
Even if
rotates
not
are coming. He could just
rifle
play
drop there
to
in
stay
B-Main.
alive.
Now Westside hears all of these players running forward. Catches one with the cam. GX are trying to be fast on this.
Oh,
rotate,
huge
gets
kill.
Celsius
That's it. Round over.
isolated.
Ecoed
That relay
back.
bolt forced. Narrate back or he would have been caught.
Frustrating for Zelsis. He certainly would have felt stranded there.
Yikes.
As the rest of Sentinels pulled the plug. Now
All
they're trying to work the
1v1s.
map with only two
All
players up.
1v1s. Nice shots, though, by GX either way.
Considering a double back here. Someone who's been very vocal, Wyatt, in saying that when he can contribute more to the ideas of this team, he feels like the game goes better, but he struggles when he's not performing well.
He's not going to get
to have
cleared
that
either.
voice.
Aura takes this contact. But that haunt
What
ensures that
amazing
Westside's
bait.
position, I think, will be revealed. I couldn't tell actually if he broke that, if it was flickless. Regardless, SEN do not want to get into that B site. They know there are multiple players there.
Yeah,
but what options do they have?
They've had no mid control at all.
GG.
Gravino is able to scope up in time.
That's the game. Or sorry, that's the round.
And simply, he will
Yikes. Eco
pull
into
back
an
now
eco.
towards the middle of the map. Oh, nice little angle there held by Gravino. A fantastic thrifty.
MasterCard
From
Thrifty,
GX.
we're back.
And again, Sentinels try the same thing. Burst the pace onto that B site, but very heavily disrupted
Porsche, thank you for the prime.
reach util of Flickless.
They're able to, I think, throw the guns around at the very end there too. Maybe get
Nah,
this one. I
that
couldn't tell.
bang death
They were
is
trying their best
unacceptable.
To recover all the weapons though. That was a great relay ball from Aura, who was getting into assist Westside so fast on that rotate.
we lost against Eco.
Can't blame the guy for being pleased about that. It feels like it's so hard to
Give
get
it
bored
back to
watching.
Zelsis a little bit. He stood up for their ego.
But he didn't know what to say, really, did he? He just sort of stood up. Gravino, wow, they're having problems standing on their feet right now, Sentinels.
Okay, finally.
Down
Wait.
aggressively. Gravino's able to push up here. And
Okay, no
Flickless
eco.
can only go 1 for 1.
It's Jordan. There's just no chance.
Still, with Sentinels committing all of the remaining resources to that elbow part of the map, it'll leave Zelsis
Fuck it, just reload.
limping away with the recovered Phantom. An 8 in the chamber.
Nice shot from
3-1.
Cloud. Very
Economy
quick with that
stabilized.
reaction. SEN just go for the NA Stinger Rush, but GX a little bit too stacked up towards elbow with the
Do you think all of
much
EMEA
better
gets
weaponry.
grouped? Nope. Giant
They
X
make
will qualify.
light work of that.
That's how it looked off the rip.
Heretics will also
Gravino's
qualify.
Very good. It's a 3D for Gravino.
What an eye.
Shoot the dart, boys.
No one ready for that one.
Cloud navigates all of that util pretty
Yeah,
effectively.
Liquid will also qualify. Only Fnatic won't.
What was the first one? Shield down?
No, a little sit
Shield
down.
down. Shield down.
A little sit down. SEN, all right, well, we're getting into mid. It's pretty quick.
Sit
Aura's been able to
down.
pick up that operator quite early. And the buy for SEN honestly isn't
Cloud
great
won away
because they
from
committed
Silval.
a fair amount into that Stinger round. They didn't get kills.
Can't get it, though.
They didn't, only a couple. They don't get the plant, obviously. So the armor, not ideal. Bang with just
Heretics
the
gonna get
Guardian.
grouped? No, they're not.
As soon as they knew that
Fnatic will
Aura
get
had an
grouped.
operator, they stopped
Sadly.
playing his parts of the map. They avoided him entirely. This time, no, not the case. They've got the Neon, of course, who can take this space aggressively, but Aura's going to
Oh
repost up
my
on this core.
god.
Might have a timing.
Oh my god. The fact that he
danger
has
is
this line allows everyone to
No
rotate
Aura's
back to
in a
B.
location. You want to go elsewhere, and then you're running into the site that West Side
Just rotate to B. Just rotate to B. Yeah, it's just fucked. They didn't push him back all the way.
Especially when he's playing
That's so
Cypher.
bad from Sun.
They do have the option, of course, to try and play top mid, pull the rotation through, and all just get gunned down, apparently, by GX.
Yeah,
Man,
we're going to map 3.
that's going to lock Sentinels out of the round. It feels very hard to bounce back from that. What, are you going to go back to the side that Aura still posted up on?
Very cool from GX that they pivot into that high-low setup mid after assuming that SEN will be rotating away from A. Aura's reposted up towards elbow, so then they're
Look,
ready
if
to
you're going to
just
go A,
gun them down
and then a breach stun
midway
comes
through
in,
their rotate.
and then you're not going to
They read the
re-push this
situation
area
well,
off,
and they, as a team, will always do something.
What was the point of going
proactive
A in the
around
first
that
place?
On defense, even if it is just setting up, a high-low open face like that to get the man advantage.
I'm always really impressed by the sheer number of different set plays that GX can put together on defense. It feels like they've always got something. Like Pipson has them drilled to a T. But this team, right, who in this form we've only seen since, the end of stage 1? They won one game of kickoff? One game in stage 1? Now they're a champs?
Yeah, there was 7th, 8th
Sorry?
kickoff, finished 9th, 10th
like
stage
in my
1.
opinion, if you're an attack side team and you're planning to take A, you may as well just put full util here have the Neon beat the stun, and if he doesn't beat the stun, retake this area at least, and then you know they don't have lines, deep lines, and then you leave. Then that's okay. You can even leave a couple players here, go back, pressure mid, whatever, and then come back to A and rehit. But like to just fully give it up when you didn't have it in the first place is crazy.
Cross tiles by the looks of things by Bang.
And now this guy just has an op
Smoke
forever.
top mid here. This is
It's gonna be so hard to
already
deal
drawing
with.
that Potential high-low setup across for GX, leaving A pretty lightly held.
But they're okay with that. It's R with the operator posted up. He's getting all of that information just by
You knew this stuff when you got
existing
12-5?
there.
I did.
Hands for sure.
Strong
But unfortunately,
heading
I
into
was on
mid is
defense
going
side.
to At least spot out in a second. These dark covers are going to need to be cycled yet again from Bang up towards top, so Sen can safely maneuver around this area of the map.
Deadass.
That's the second one being used. Of course, to be able to use a third should be required.
Okay,
Looks
these
like
guys are
Sen at some
faking
point,
B.
do they just want to see if someone is over towards A? Are they going to make noise
Are they
and then try to
faking
pivot back
B?
into a B split?
Or...
I don't think they really made any noise.
Wait, they don't know what they're
towards
doing.
A just
Wait, they're running into each other.
Celsius wants to probably find a
Sen doesn't know what to do.
opportunity when it comes back available, but Zach is going to go straight into market anyway. Sees the trip, clears it.
Oh
Yes, no,
shit.
wow. Sen are trying to
Oh
pivot into
shit.
some kind of
Oh
crazy A
fuck.
split right now.
They're
Smoke
walking
is
into an op
placed
as well.
top left
GG,
mid
nice try.
for Zelsis to maneuver in.
Chat, it's been real though, right?
Also has this operator not spotted out.
Dangerous there, very dangerous, but Bang goes for a diligent little shoulder peek. Ara, those asking for more, and there's no opportunity to trade it back.
What a stun by him
Lucas may
too.
have fallen. That's a breach util gone, but most of it was already expended to the favor of GX now. We've got 12 seconds left in the round. Sentinel's
What?
accelerating here. My
Wait.
goodness. Threatening to break the sound barriers. They hit that A side.
What?
And all of GX get drawn out into the town square.
What an insane execute from Sen.
Wait.
That's a crazy
Wait, what
pivot
just
back
happened?
towards A. Making it seem like they were going to go through market, then they smoke top mid for Celsius to kind of re-flank up top while they're going through main. That was madness.
Ara's set up here ends up being what? The trade is to play in
Oh,
from Link.
yikes.
Narrowed as this crosshair
He got the kill before the
but then
smoke
emergence
popped.
out of elbow, and Sen just send it. They got no other choice. John is.
Wow, he went crazy.
Yeah,
What a
he's
round.
disgusting in some of
What
those
a
moments.
round, Johnny.
I think the pistol three-piece as well back on Corrode.
Johnny
Another moment
Cutes.
memorable.
Yeah, he's
For
had
John.
some insane individual plays so far today.
Cloud did not look pleased with
I
how that round
cannot
went.
believe that they won that out. Because second goes down immediately in market as well.
On Sunset right now, it feels like GX kind of locked down the entire map. They've got really good setup there in market. It catches out second. Ara's posted up on the A side of the map. Pretty reluctant, I think you are, to push into that kind of setup.
Jonathan Cuticles.
Especially when you
I like that
might
one.
have a prowler available to you or something like that. Seems like Sentinels just took that situation in their own hands. Raw gunplay on that A side allowed them to open it up. But that's not something that's replicable, right? That's not exactly a core strategy or heuristic that you're going to lean on over the course of this attack side. Sentinels need to make use of this timeout, which they've called.
Yeah, and to that point, yeah, it's Kaplan.
Cek. Halo, halo. Ada suaranya nggak ini? Suara live-nya ada. Ada kok. Oh, ada. Kok bisa hafal? Kok bisa hafal? Kok bisa ingat? Itu udah berapa tahun? Dua tahun. Kok bisa ingat? Lu siapa? Kok hafal? Lu yang mana ini? Tahu, kok bisa? Kok bisa? Kok bisa? Itu udah lama. Halo? Gak ada sih, lewat aja. Kok bisa ingat? What? Yang dikira orang Filipina, iya. Dikira Arif Pinoy bapak kau. Kok ingat? Memorable itu ya.
They love to use an aggressive early ult. This is an exact
Kok bisa ingat
out of the
gak?
playbook that we saw
Bro,
used
asli
to win
dah.
a round against
Pernah ingat
Fnatic, for
username-nya.
instance.
Oh.
Matchup in the play.
Oh.
This is
Bisa
what
ingat
they
sampai
excel at.
bisa bener-bener ingat sampai detailnya loh, sampai dikira orang Thailandnya loh. Asli. Gue kaget, sumpah dah.
Kaplan has definitely seen that.
Yeah,
Parah.
low-key a little surprised Sen got caught off guard by it.
Either way,
Yang buru-buru
especially
banget.
after a timeout.
Aku suka
Usually
lihat
they're
dulu
more
live-nya
aggressive
Valorant.
plays after timeouts, especially when
Maaf,
the team
bro.
has like reach ult so well.
Off the line, and in theory, allow the cross
And Boss Bomb
Ya
again.
kan?
finds a perfect
Got it,
window,
got it.
punishes that right. And again, early in the round, Sen have been knocked
Kamu
down.
lihat komennya nggak sih? Lihat
Good to see
chatnya.
Grabino really
TN
getting into
16
the
the prime.
game
Sekarang
on
udah nggak
that.
di
I don't
warnet
think
lagi,
It was
bro.
Sen's timeout.
Gak tau ini bro
It
pasti
doesn't
sih,
matter
gak tau.
if
Udah
it's
ingat.
GX's timeout or Sen's timeout. When you
Terus
see
yang komen juga, apa gimana?
ults on the opposing side off of any kind of
Ini kaget banget masalahnya, ternyata ada yang inget. Soalnya ini baru nge-live lagi setelah 2 tahun, bro. Dulu mah di warnetnya ya, iya di warnet. Tiap kali ke warnet tuh pasti nge-live. Itu kan hampir tiap hari tuh. Tiap kali yang nonton orang Filipina, orang Thailand. Dulu mah di warnet, ya. Pokoknya sampai muka gue gelap tuh. Iya, lihat komennya. Hah? Lihat komennya. Enggak. Ya gitulah. Kaget anjir, ada yang inget anjir, itu udah lama banget anjir. Cok, kok bisa isi komennya itu lo pada bahasa lain semua, iya.
How dangerous was that though?
Kayak
The spam
anak
is
ma
so
koko,
crazy.
anak
He is
makong,
on one right now.
angpau, gak tahu, gak jelas anjir. Dikira gua ngerti ini.
Wait, they're not gonna show
Pasti
any
bilang.
John Cutie kills?
I'm not Pinoy, bro.
They didn't show a singular John Cutie
Masih
kill.
bahasa Inggris semua. Sampai kesel banget
You
anjir.
gotta be feeling good here. Tough first map.
Dulu sampai niatan tuh bukan net cafe guy. Username gua
Yeah.
pengennya username gua jadi Pinoy.
This
Not
aggression
Pinoy,
is so
I'm not
fucked.
Pinoy, apa gimana. Tapi kamu tuh banyak
banyak
yang nonton gak sih? Iya, banyak banget. Masalahnya banyak orang Thailand, orang Filipin.
And they have full mid.
Banyak yang nonton orang
Sen do
Filipin.
have ball
Jadi
right
kayak
now.
Of their initiator util to push down mid, a push through B main. There's a fault line that comes through B main. The canvas is all of bottom mid for Aura to fight.
Wait,
orang-orang komen pada pakai bahasa
Rubio
masing-masing
walked
kan
away,
jadi
ran
bingung
away.
ya.
Same plays and it just keeps on working.
And here's a neural theft for
Wait, are
John.
you
He's seen
serious?
all of this at top
Good
mid.
trade though.
The second baited into that swing, and I mean, why not? Cloud was right there using that drone, obviously. Just good that he had support from Flickless for that instant trade.
Zach doubled his entire kill total in that round, Wyatt.
This is a good call.
He had a quiet outing up until this point.
Oh my god. Do they get shot in the back?
Plenty of noise. This timing is gonna hurt them though.
Tapi kenapa jadi jarang live ya, karena ini perubahan
Yo.
ya, karena ada sesuatu lah. Jadi itu kan dulu di kota lain tuh jauh, sekarang beda pulau, udah dulu di Kalimantan, sekarang udah di ini di Jakarta.
I mean, how is it this clean though?
Jadi nggak main di warnet lagi, karena warnet jarang di sini.
They look against their academy team.
Gak, gue kaget ada yang inget anjir. Kaget banget ada yang inget. Sememorable itu ya. Harusnya kalau lanjut nge-live kayaknya gede tuh harusnya ya. Aduh. Tapi gedenya di Filipina. Tadi ngomong sama teman di belakang kirain di warnet. Kagak. Ini background warnet doang ini. Kayak ceritanya kayak background wallpaper warnet aja. Ya kalau dilanjutin pasti gede ya. Cuma niatannya awalnya gitu. Cuma kan dulu niatannya kan nge-live stream biar kebeli PC. Ini ada laptop sekarang jadi nggak nge-live. Tapi masih lanjut ini, makanya ada di bawah tuh biar gak nge-lag, mau beli PC juga tuh. Soalnya laptop doang. Makanya sekarang lanjut live stream lagi, mau coba berusaha buat konsisten lah. Ini baru pertama kali nih, maksudnya setelah sekian lama ini pertama nih yang kayak mau konsisten gitu. Sebelumnya ada sekali-sekali nge-live cuma hilang-hilangan bro. Tapi kok bisa inget anjir, ini udah lama banget loh. Udah lama banget ini, seriusan dah. Udah 2 tahun lebih malah. 2 tahun lebih. Keren loh. Lu nonton TikTok isinya apa aja? kok, kok bisa ingat gua gitu? Masa isinya gua mulu anjing. Aku ingat banget nontonnya pas semester 5 kuliah. Oh my god, udah wisuda berarti ya? Belum ya? Magang. Aku wisuda sih? Kan baru 2 tahun ya. Dikira udah. Udah wisuda. Heeh. Ya, kan kadang ada kayak temennya mamahku, ada yang ini mahasiswa abadi, magang mandiri. Wih, keren. Salut, semangat, Bro. Jurusan apa, Bro, kemarin? Ini enak nih kan kalau nge-live bahasanya sama gitu kan, enak ya. Dulu kan bahasanya anang popa, anang mago anjing. Bingung mau jawab apa. Sekarang enak bahasa Indo gitu. Magang mandiri nih, mandiri bank atau magang bank ya? Buset, ini ceritanya mau
Yeah, dude,
nonton
that's
Valo
the right picture.
malah ngobrol cuy. Gak apa-apa lah. Aku magang maksudnya di luar kampus. Oh iya. Kirain magang di mandiri, kan bingung juga ya. Asli. Berarti gua dulu tontonan ini ya. Gua dulu tontonan apa sih? Tontonan pas lagi stres kuliah kali ya. Bener. Soalnya mukanya mirip mantan. Oh, mirip mantan doi, makanya inget lol. Gitu mulu, sumpah semua orang yang ketemu gua pasti mirip mantan, koplak. Itu juga, ini kan gua sama cewek gua nih di sini. Dia lagi mampir. Lagi dulu pertama kali ketemu juga ngomongnya gitu. Mirip, kayak inget mukanya mirip mantan gitu. Koplak, muka gue pasaran banget. Iye, inget banget ya. Baru masuk, baru on cam. Mirip. Siapa? Mantan. Iya. Wax. Ini orangnya nih lagi komen nih. Coba gue nih. Lu orang mana sih? Ini Mbak apa Mas nih? Mbak ya. Oh iya, mantan doi ya. Ya kan sekarang boti banyak ya. Maaf Kak, nggak apa-apa. Kenapa minta maaf ya? Enggak. Ini emang gimmick saya emang marah-marah mulu nih. Kan dari dulu kan gitu mulu ya, kayak orang marah padahal aslinya nggak marah. Nggak apa-apa. Santai. Mungkin nanti bakal, ini karena baru awal mau mulai konsisten live stream lagi, mungkin sekarang open dulu kayak jadi diri sendiri dulu, nggak apa-apa. Jadi nggak gimmick dulu, jadi kita cerita dulu lah. Mungkin kalau udah konsisten, udah mulai rame lagi, nanti bakal gimmick lagi. Jadi let's go open apa ini, open heart apa sih ya, itulah. Tapi sekarang aku ya nge-live nggak bisa main Valo lagi karena ini laptop MacBook btw ya. Kan dulu kan nontonnya main Valo ya, sekarang cuma bisa nonton orang main Valo nih, nggak bisa udah main Valo. Jadi tunggu ada PC. Jangan lupa donate. Enggak harus, enggak usah donate. Orang hilang kah? nggak komen? Oh, ini ngelek. MacBook mah apa nggak meledak main Valorant? Bukan meledak lagi, emang nggak bisa. Emang Valorant cuma di Windows. Ntar ya. Ini karena pakai MacBook, saya karena biar nggak panas pakai es batu. Jadi saya harus ambil es batu dulu ya buat ditaruh di bawahnya. Ntar ya. Di bawahnya ada es batu nih, jadi biar nggak panas. Anjir, beneran kaget, sumpah. Gue bisa ingatannya bagus banget, sumpah. Aku jangankan muka orang. Iya, keren loh. Berarti sememorable itu aku dulu nge-live ya. Masalahnya cewek aku kan kenal setelah aku udah berhenti live streaming ya. Enggak sih, sebenarnya pada masa-masa itu. Tapi dia tiap ku ceritain kalau aku nge-live tuh banyak yang nonton, tapi yang nonton Filipina semua nggak percaya dia. Loh iya, mukamu kayak apaan sih? Gitu. Emang iya. Kak, aku adalah buktinya tuh. Asli. Mukanya pasak. Kamu nggak main Valo? Apa sih? Nggak pernah lihat apa muka apa live stream? Ya mirip. Oh, kagak. Maksudnya ini aku lagi ngomongin live streamingku dulu. Ah, kamu sih kita ketemunya pas aku udah nggak live streaming. Ini tadi ceritanya nih mau watch party loh, ini malah jadi masa gak ada record pas dulu rame Pinoy. Adanya screenshot doang. Masalahnya kan TikTok nggak. Masalahnya kan TikTok ini nggak nyediain buat apa sih namanya? Tidak. Kita ini dulu, ini aja nggak sih? Di sini aja nggak sih? Jadi kayak, nah gini kan enak. Nah habis tuh record pas dulu rame itu nggak ada, soalnya gimana ya? Itu main di warnet jadi ribet kalau record, nggak bisa disimpan. Itu satu. Yang kedua, harusnya kesimpan di TikTok, cuma kan bertahannya cuma 30 hari. Dan aku pada saat itu laptopnya jelek, jadi pengen ku edit nggak bisa. Jadi kayak nggak ada niatan buat nyimpan gitu. Jadi mikirnya kayak, oh paling nanti bisa di download dari TikTok. Taunya nggak bisa juga. Ntar deh. Ini kayaknya bisa deh. Salah kau. Iya. Nah, bisa kok. Bisa. Begini guys. Ini dia. Iya biar kelihatan lah. Hah? Sabar. Ini sebenarnya kalau di TikTok nggak perlu kelihatan ya. Ini buat di YouTube doang. Iya, kan di sini bakal kelihatan juga nih komen-komen. Pokoknya record nggak ada sih dulu. Soalnya emang nggak kepikiran juga. Nggak kepikiran mau nyimpen gitu. Nggak apa-apa deh sambil nonton Valo. Apa sih emang? Biar ya ilah. Nanti mungkin live streaming naik gunung kali ya. Baiklah Bang dan Kak, semoga lancar terus. Terima kasih. Jangan lupa follow. Enggak harus. Terima kasih udah membuat saya semangat untuk live stream lagi. Karena ternyata ada yang ingat, guys. Aku kira aku kayak masa iya bisa serame dulu, ternyata bisa. Kaget sumpah. Sumpah kaget banget. Parah. Kaget banget. Terima kasih Kak, udah membuat aku semangat lagi. Oke. Semangat terus magangnya. Semoga setelah magang entah dapat posisi yang bagus atau dapat pekerjaan yang luar biasa. Oke. Nanti kalau udah kerja lagi nonton saya lagi Kak kalau lagi istirahat, oke? Kalau lagi istirahat kerja nonton saya lagi. maksa.
In 20 seconds they could just hit A with breach zone
Just giving that part of the map up.
and breach C and Sova dart. And
jadi lanjut nonton Valorant nih.
I'm looking for decisive calling on this execute from GX. Waiting until of course
Gordon, thank you for
util cycles back.
Kalau lewat TVP tonton aja.
Onto the side, runs in and narrate first.
Uh-oh.
It's gonna be
Now
Bango
what?
credited with the kill.
Now
Bang
what?
gets
Neon
ahead
dead,
of
now
that
what?
dark cover, and now the Paranoid comes
Okay.
out late. Gourinho thought he had the drop on narrate, but he couldn't have been more wrong.
Wait, west side.
The raid eventually falls,
Oh
and
my
there it is,
God.
nice little fight
They-
through the smoke. Little two-piece
Sen couldn't
from
hold
GX now assume control of the side.
Westside peeks out, might be able to catch him. Second,
Timing.
gets the opening with the outlaw.
Relay bomb might make things hard on the side. That's
Yikes,
John
man.
down. West side sharp as attack, folks.
Imagine he was able to get that gun though and win the
Hold
round.
his ground there on the side.
20 for
Yeah, that's game.
8
That's
right
game.
now.
That's game. That's game.
Yeah, we've had
been
15
real, though.
rounds of play,
God.
right? 14 rounds of play.
That is an outrageous stat line. Thought it would be hard to beat seconds on map 1, but he might just do it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, some interesting classic moments as well. The first couple of rounds kept him in the game.
I love how Westside
Jesus, he's insane, huh?
there.
John goes
Close
wrong.
up, gets that kill on narrate, then immediately gets back.
Damn,
Hit us
Playoff
fast.
contacts are
Too
just
good,
slick,
bro.
Really intelligent
People are
stuff.
moving.
Going from, bottom of the table in kickoff stage
I
2
actually
to
hit that,
literal
bro.
world caliber should be studied. GX, it's unreal how they've come alive.
Chroma, thank you
Now
for tier
we're
1.
finally getting to see what they're made of in the second map of the series.
John has the trip set up for backside control. We'll see if they try to make their way out at all. Second, I know John does get that catch.
Ara in
Okay,
the corner.
another
Still
4v5.
a lot of side control for GX.
On a
Now they
side
think
hit.
They can anchor in the post plant.
Sen is good at retakes.
Gourinho very mindful of a sort of off-timing push out of Boba though.
And now Zelsis, he does have that
But
full
they've
kit
gotta
to get
retake
back
fast
in.
enough for
Narrate's
Cloud
so
not to be able to
proud
ult.
play with the C's as well. Sen have all the tools.
Harness Fury though. Cloud gonna try and preempt this now and spots out Bang by the looks of things back towards spawn. John tagged out, has the dodge away.
I
Some
mean,
damage done.
could have been
Sentinels
worse.
are against the clock. Need to get in here. Stinger there for Celsius. Looks like fault lines avoided by Flickless. He tries to get ahead of the game and so far not too shabby, but second is up on the side and demanding some
weird
attention.
trades.
Dropped out by Cloud. And Narrate's got a step up in his absence. Don't bang.
How?
Great job. Someone's gonna do it. And Flickless puts the round to bed.
Bro didn't even know where
12
Bang was
to 4
coming
for
from.
GX. Just dominant on Sunset.
If Sen can't
Wah,
get it
sus,
done there, they can't
disumbah-sumbah,
get it
bro.
done at all on this map. It
Terlalu-
feels effectively
terlalu sulit
over.
si Sentinels.
GX one round away. They're
Lawannya
4
terlalu
on
sulit,
5.
guys.
Sen have all of the initiator tools to get back in.
Sentinels
Full
tanpa
hits
tens
used from both of them, and
agak
that's
ribet.
still not enough. Even then, Flickless not in the ideal position for that 1v1.
Doesn't matter.
Di Amerika,
Wins it out.
North America.
Yeah, this is bad.
Play from him.
Yep.
It's pretty rough. It's a rough way to lose, for sure.
To look towards our third here.
Oh, great. Now Sen's gonna win this round, right? Of
Putting
course.
some extra work there. When GX get to control the tempo, they look head and shoulders above.
Of course. Of course they're gonna win this
Just
round.
had no inroads on this map whatsoever. And it feels like the second they find some kind of advantage, GX just absolutely storm them in the round, and it is done. Their
Have you
game
admitted
plans
you
on
were
this
wrong
map
about the Ascent B
are
rotate call?
genuinely
I was wrong that
fantastic
it was
on
the
both
best
halves.
call. But it's still a fucking
Good work,
fantastic,
did it.
amazing call.
Pretty underboard. Sentinels here. Zekyn opts to go out, look for something. The setup was there for him.
Yeah, cosmetic stun. Just
Yeah.
one taps him. Cool. That is crazy.
8 and 16.
And now after pressuring mid, GX is going to go back, meet up with the rest of their teammates in B main and try to close this game out.
Well,
Two pretty one-sided
Cypher
maps
here
back
with
to
one
back.
trip
This
that's
round
about to be
goes the way we
broken
expect it
anyway.
to. Some volatility's been introduced into this series.
And that's game,
And
unless
even
they
if a
flood.
Bang, they get
I would
some
say
setup
somehow
involvement
flood here.
early. Johnny's in that corner, and Ara not able to fully clear it. Still suspicious, mind you. But John will have the drop on the site. Cloud with the plant now.
Oh
Gonna be
my
forced
God.
Out of the cubby by the
What a shit
arch
show
shot.
it's about to be.
John's gonna have to get active. Another Cybercade set up. He does not want to show himself. I get it.
GG.
Ara and Cloud already racking him up. And John eventually falls. Delta's P's in, gets one, but a rolling thunder will put him to bed. And Sentinels. Wanna let the kids
Actually,
in the car.
not
They
even
didn't turn
close.
up the Sunset, I'll be honest with you. Invisible. GX. Absolutely
Oh, yes.
platinum.
Kayaknya mau masak. Dadah.
The game got weird when Sen ecoed them, then got
Kalau
re-ecoed.
masih ada yang
And then it was
nonton,
just
bye bye.
wraps
Spotify
after that.
nonton, gila. Spotify nonton.
13-4, Cloud, Jesus
Kaget,
Christ,
kaget.
actual
Spotify
League members.
nonton. Terima kasih Spotify sudah
Oh, shit.
menonton. Nanti saya rilis ya di
Poor guy, bro. What is he
lagu
gonna say?
di lagu
13-4.
saya di